Stay with me till the end of this video because what I'm about to share with you is something science has observed, measured, documented, and yet refuses to fully acknowledge. The truth is simple: mantras are not poetry, not belief, not superstition. They are technologies, precise sound engineering, capable of altering your inner chemistry, your mental patterns, and even the geometry of your energy body. But why does modern science hesitate to admit this? Let's go deeper. Most people think mantras are religious words, but in yogic sciences, sound came before language. The ancient yogis didn't create mantras. They heard them in deep states of perception where sound is not a vibration in the air, but a vibration in the very fabric of existence. In mystic musings, Sadhguru hints that certain sounds were not composed, they were discovered, like tuning forks of the cosmos. Modern science has a rule: if it cannot be measured with physical instruments, it is dismissed. But here's the problem: mantras don't act only on the physical body. Their first impact is on the energy structure, and only then the physical response. So, science is like someone trying to study gravity while ignoring space. Of course, it won't add up, yet, the evidence is everywhere. Neuroacoustic studies show that certain mantras reduce activity in the amygdala, fear center, synchronizes natural oscillations, regulate breath rhythms, stabilize the vagus nerve. But here's the part science avoids discussing openly. Certain sounds deactivate repetitive thought patterns altogether, not suppressing them, switching them off. A silent mind is not a psychological condition, it's a vibrational outcome. If you change one syllable, the mantra collapses. It's like removing a component from a circuit board. The device stops functioning. Mantras are geometric blueprints in sound form. Sadhguru once explained that a mantra is like a tool with a handle. If you hold it correctly, it works effortlessly. If you use it casually, it's just meaningless noise. This is the part science is uncomfortable with: the idea that sound can have intelligence. Every cell vibrates, your bones have resonance, your blood moves rhythmically, your heart creates a consistent electromagnetic pulse. A mantra doesn't enter you, it awakens what is already vibrating within you. This is why two people can chant the same mantra, but one transforms while the other feels nothing. It depends on their internal geometry. Scientists have recorded that arm creates a unique pattern. The A activates the lower body, the U energizes the mid region, and Ma stimulates the brain. But this is the shallow layer. The deeper truth is, arm is not a sound you produce. It's the original sound of existence you sync yourself with. You're aligning your personal frequency with the cosmic one. But saying this openly would force science to admit that consciousness is not a consequence of the brain. The brain is a consequence of consciousness. Imagine your energy body as a mandala. A mantra is like the hand that rotates it. Some sounds expand the system, some stabilize it, some unlock dormant dimensions within you. This is why in yogic traditions, certain mantras were given only after the master checked the seeker's inner alignment. Because sound is not harmless, it is power. Science knows this too. Ultrasonic waves can cut tissue, shake metal, and shatter glass. But the yogi discovered something else. Sounds can reshape the human being. It's not a conspiracy, it's a limitation. Science depends on replicability, mantras depend on receptivity. You cannot replicate a state of consciousness in a laboratory. You cannot standardize inner silence. You cannot measure devotion with a machine. So instead of saying we don't have tools for this, science prefers to say this doesn't exist. But quietly, researchers across the world keep publishing papers admitting that mantra chanting rewires neutral pathways, affects water molecule structure, harmonizes heart brain coherence, reduces DNA stress markers. They are seeing the results, but they don't understand the engine behind it. They work because the entire universe is held together by sound. Not sound as in noise, sound as vibration, as frequency, as geometry. Every atom hums, every star sings, every black hole radiates rhythm. Your body, your mind, your emotions, they are all different songs. A mantra is a tuning device to bring all these songs into a single harmony. When that happens, clarity appears, stillness appears, you appear. Here's the part nobody talks about. If you use a mantra casually, without preparation, without stability, it can stir up things you're not ready to face. Not because the mantra is dangerous, but because it is precise. You don't hand a surgical tool to a child. This is why yogis emphasize initiation, not superstition, not calibration. Mantras are technologies, not slogans. So the next time someone tells you mantras are just religious sounds, remember they are the deepest form of science humanity has ever touched. A science that works even when we don't understand it. And if this exploration helped you see sound in a new way, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who's ready to go deeper. And if you want more such journeys into the hidden layers of existence, subscribe.